Welcome to our Facebook Live simulcast. My name is Brett Chuckerman, and the one and only Anna Griffin is joining us. You all know the amazing stationery she's been making and empowering all of us throughout the years to be as crafty and creative as possible. And this show is all about her, and those of you out there who are joining us live and want to chat with her, she's going to take us through an amazing demonstration of how to make your Christmas cards. It is officially, I guess, maybe like December 10th here at HSN, if you're making the cards and getting them out today, right? December 10th they'd be sent out? No? Too soon? Too late?
No, the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh my goodness.
The day you send your Christmas cards.
Oh my goodness,
that's
way
why
too
we're
hardcore.
talking about it now.
Okay, fine, then let's get it out of the way now, day after Thanksgiving. I just learned the lesson. FYI, if you have any questions, of course, we're live on Facebook, and we want to answer your questions and have you chat with us. There's already a lot of you scolding me for thinking you have till December to start your Christmas cards, so I'll get out of the way. Clearly, this is all about her. Anna, tell us what you got for us today.
That's funny. Okay, so when I was talking about what to do for Facebook Live, was that I wanted to do an extension of what you just saw on air. One, which is our beautiful Christmas collage card making kit. This, I just want to go a little further in depth. So I want to show you some things I didn't show you on the live show, which I think is probably what this is all about.
Of course,
right?
We get a little more time, have a little more fun.
So this is card kit number 1, and there are 4 total this year. So I'm coming back in September with one for snow globes. I'm coming back in October with a quilling one and an easel card one. And it's just gonna get more and more fun as we go along. But this is the first traditional one. This is the one where you mix and match all the layers. So one of the things that you just saw me build a whole bunch of them on TV, but I bet you didn't see what we did with one of the collage card toppers.
Okay.
So what's really interesting is that that set, it comes with 50 of these where they're already die cut. They've already got beautiful typography and all the embellishments, and it's one single layer. Well, what do you think about putting ribbon through this, right? Adding a little threading to your die cut. This is it's like over and under, just like making a fan. All you're doing is sliding the ribbon through. Make sure and cut the whole length of the topper, so all 7 inches, you know, at the beginning of this so that you have enough to thread through. I'm gonna use a little liquid glue to tack those edges so that it doesn't come out, then put it on your card.
So by the way, we wanna say hi to everybody. Paula, Vicky, Gabriella, Sunshine, Karen, Laura, Meredith, Loretta, Wendy. Hi to Robin, Kathleen. You've got a few fans. We got a lot of people talking cards today and talking crafting. We wanna say happy birthday to Donna, who says she's celebrating her birthday with us, so.
Believe it or not, Donna, I've made myself a note this morning to say happy birthday to you in the early morning shows, and I'm sorry I didn't. So right now, Brett and I are wishing you a very happy birthday. That's really fun. And Paula, Paula's on the West Coast, so I actually know all these people.
Well, of course you do.
I know them. It's not just their name.
You know, it's so funny.
Them.
You all know Anna, and she walks around this building like nobody knows her. She's always like, nobody knows me. I'm just a little card-making gal over in the corner. It's like, no, Anna, we all know you.
Oh, I know.
And you make us all more creative and more inspired.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I like that. I definitely like to inspire people, and I myself was inspired this past weekend. I went to the Taylor Swift concert in Atlanta. Okay, and I left completely inspired by the production and the fact that she connected with her fans. And if you've been listening to me today, that's all I'm talking about, and it's straight to you. She connected with me like I like to connect with you through card making, through making something that you love, giving it to someone you love. So
you're Anna T. Swift today.
Yeah, well, I'm a Swiftie, so I was definitely the oldest person at the concert, but whatever. I really enjoyed myself.
Okay, so it's Christmas. We're going to make sure we're asking all the questions that you might have on Facebook, whether it's the HSN page or Anna's page. Now, Beth is asking, are there snow globe shaker cards?
There are. Okay, so right now, we haven't confirmed the date, but I think it's September the 10th at 11 p.m., or it's going to be the 11th at 1 a.m., and then we have a show in the afternoon on the 11th at 1 p.m. So Snow Globe Shaker card kit coming. The bags are full of white snow, anti-static, which was something I learned in production that was not something I knew, that the glitter gets hung up because of the static. So I had to send it back. Then I had to air freight it back here so that you could have it. It's getting quite costly, but it's cute. It's a very different look for us. I wish I had it to show you, but I'll be previewing it on my blog between now and that date. So tune in on Mondays and Fridays, AnnaGriffin.com, my blog, hashtag Anna's blog, not hashtag, sorry, / blog. Oh, sorry.
Okay, we're gonna get back to Christmas card making. That's what you're all here for, to see what comes next in the steps, right?
Let's talk about another tip and trick. Okay, so you've got pretty patterned cards, okay, as your card bases. There's 50 of those in this set. Oh, that's funny. Okay, what you don't know is there's a big screen behind the camera that's giving me questions. Okay, there's a loaded question on that screen. Okay, so you take these big stickers that come in this kit. One of the things you want to use is your tool-in-one, either your scrubbing brush very lightly or the pokey part, not this part. I'm going to show you something fun to use with this part, but the pokey part to get all this stuff cleaned out of the sticker before you put it on the card. So we found that in making these, that's kind of hard to get off. Okay, take perfect pattern cards or take one of these cards and gut the center of it to give you a card layer that's in the same color palette as everything else, okay? And this is the part that I thought was really interesting. Maybe you don't like all of the embellishments in the card kit, okay? Maybe this is not your favorite, okay? Here's what you do, right? You just keep crafting. You put two, one on top of the other.
That's clever. Make the best of the one you don't love.
Exactly.
Hey, by the way, speaking of what people love, Beth says to please start making paper like your beautiful blouse.
Oh yeah.
That's a good idea, right?
Yeah,
It's a very floral aesthetic.
Well, this is our den. Yeah. That's fancy, but that's okay because I like fancy floral.
Now, another question Kate is asking: will you be making more teapot dies or cards?
Teapot dies or cards. Well, good idea. We've got all of next year to come up with those wonderful things. Well, we keep a running list in our office of questions like that, requests from people. Almost everything we make is a request from our fans.
Well, I mean, at this point, right? They all have their own aesthetics infused with yours, and they all want to find new and fun ways to express themselves.
Exactly, exactly. Are we going to talk about Barbara's question?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, so Barbara's asking, are you bringing us an electric cuddle bug?
No, I'm not. Ha! It's actually not, it has nothing to do with Cuttlebug, which Cuttlebug is a brand made by Cricut.
Right.
Okay, so let's separate the two and then rephrase the question. Am I bringing you an electronic cutting and die cutting, embossing and die cutting machine? Yes, I am. Right here on either October 9th or October 10th.
Okay.
Debut, world launch on HSN.
So there you go. Cat's out of the bag. I didn't know if it was safe to actually ask the question.
I did a little pre-cap on that blog of mine, and I showed you all of Christmas, and it ended with our beautiful impress machine, and it's beyond, and it's affordable. I mean, I can't talk about price.
Yes,
did you just talk about price?
I didn't say anything about price.
Did you talk about a TS coming up?
I don't know what's going on here.
Fault.
This is Facebook Live. I had no idea it gets so rogue and crazy around here. All right, we want to get back to more card making, but real quick, Fifi is asking, when is the easel card kit coming?
Oh, that October 9th, 10th. Christmas, and it has an auto ship with it.
I hope you all have Anna Griffin planners, because there's a lot of serious dates being announced during this Facebook Live right now.
That's on November the 5th. Anna Griffin planners are on November 5th. We've got some beautiful agendas. But Fifi, which is my buddy Sylvie, Fifi's her screen name. And I hope you got the big fat card mailers, because I thought of you the entire time I was just presenting those. And if you didn't get them, I'm going to send them to you, because she sends me the biggest, fattest cards for Fan Mail Friday, also on the blog, where, like, they're as big as your head, these cards, and you need special envelopes. So, what was her question?
We answered it. Oh, wait, no, we've got our next. There's too many questions coming in. That one's gone already. Terry is asking about the Christmas acetate cards. Are they available?
Nice segue.
Yeah, right? That one works perfectly.
Yes. Okay, so that's what these are. And this is the stack of them. Looks like a big stack of plastic. This is coming up at 9 p.m. And one of the things here, I'm going to let everybody in on something on Facebook. So we're just going to have to, like, delete this after I say this. One of the things is that you're so great as fans, and you know exactly what you want before it comes on. They hold things off the TV. That's why it's nowhere to be found today.
Really?
It's hidden until 9 p.m. because yours truly does not play well in prime time, according to the powers that be. And why is that? It's because we buy it all. We buy it all the day before. We buy it all the night before.
And by the time 9 p.m. comes along, they go, Anna, can you tap dance?
Right. Well, no, it's like the 9 p.m. show is the biggest, most important show of the day for me, and I need to go take a nap beforehand. Okay, but acetate cards. This is 36. That's why I've got everything in 9 p.m. on this table for Christmas, just for you for Facebook Live.
Awesome.
Okay, so these are, this is what this is. This is a pre-printed card design, okay, on plastic, all right? So, and it's double-sided. And what you're doing with this is you're adding a card underneath. Can you see that's embossed? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then you're going to be adding cardstock embellishments on the top. But you see, you get a whole different kind of look out of the plastic and the printing and the layering. And these are so beautiful. They're all vintage. And I don't know if I can give a shout out to my friend later, but this is all from my beautiful friend Chad's grandmother's card collection.
Now, you know, your friend Beth says you really need to do a Facebook Live for Halloween cards, and then says, from your friend, The Broken Record. Clearly, you've gotten that request a few times.
No, I don't know. Maybe I should have. Well,
we'll have to.
Here's what we do. After every craft event on Pinterest, it's Anna Griffin Inc., INC. All the cards and all the samples that I show you today are going to be on Pinterest.
Oh, that's cool.
So all that Halloween, that's going to be there. You just have to click.
So basically, it's like after our food days when the entire crews show up to eat all the food that's been made. After Wolfgang's cooked all day, after Anna has crafted all day, it all magically appears on Pinterest so you can see it. Now, speaking of everything that is to come, you know, the agendas and the planners and every other magical date you've thrown out, Patricia wants to know, does she need to call in sick to work on October 10th?
Or 9th. If they just set the date.
Just take the whole week off.
Yeah, Patricia, yeah, I would do that. I'd take the day off. Get your pajamas on. Get the kitty cats in line. You know, Patricia's Skyped with us before on live shows, and kitty cats are crawling with her on her couch. It's so cute. Okay, so yes. Take the day off. Take the week off. Let's have National Crafting
And by the way,
Day.
Patricia, as a fellow cat lover, go like my Facebook page and let's chat about kitty cats, because I got 2 of them and they're awesome. Okay,
what kind of cats do you have?
I have 2 Tonkinese, so it's a mix of Siamese and Burmese. They're so
short-haired,
beautiful,
right?
short-haired, very verbal, very sweet, or at least the boy is. The girl is a handful, kind of like my daughter. A handful. Hey, a few more questions while we're digressing for a moment.
I'm cutting acetate, so in case anybody's wondering why
we're doing.
using a hole punch.
So when will the nativity dies be available?
October.
Okay, so there's October.
I did that in the pre-cap.
When will the 2019 agendas be out?
November 5th.
Okay, let me see if I can get any more dates for you guys. Should we initiate Brett into the men of the Griffinite Guild?
Brett, do you want to be part of the Griffinite Guild?
Is there involving any kind of branding, or do I just get stamped to join?
I'm not sure what needs to happen. Maybe it's a tattoo.
All right, I'm in.
We could have all kinds of fun with that. All right, so why I can't get this threaded is because I can't see it. But what I'm doing is I punched a little hole in the acetate through the Christmas card, and I'm using a teeny tiny microscopic brad to hold this in place. And what's so great about that is that now in 4 corners, the acetate is part of the card, right? It's not coming off and not coming out. And then, this is what's really cool about the acetate too, is that the designs have companion vintage Christmas die cut layers. So they go like right on top of themselves. So you see how I don't have to really think about my composition because I'm copying what's underneath, and I'm bringing the card to life by adding the cardstock on top of the acetate. And there's so many layers in this, you can create even more excitement with these things, or multiple layers of that present. Let's just add one more layer, right? And maybe one more piece of ribbon. And now you've got a really fun vintage-inspired Christmas card.
So I really hate to interrupt the amazing work you're doing, but there are so many questions, and I know that everybody wants to hear about them and get their answers. So do you mind? Do you want to keep demonstrating and I'll just keep rolling through a bunch of questions?
Well, I'll just answer your questions. How's that?
Okay, do you have any Bible, Old Testament, or New Testament images available? That's from a pastor who makes cards for church and Christian ministries.
Interesting. No.
Maybe something to work on? Something we could put on our website?
We have some angelic things coming in September, so that would be fun. So that's close, but not quite.
Could you do die cuts for Hanukkah?
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's lots of things that you can use for Hanukkah in our vintage Christmas die cut set.
Will you ever be doing vintage travel-inspired dies and cards, like the Eiffel Tower, the Colosseum, the Sphinx, etc.?
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
I like that idea.
Let's take a world tour.
That'd be really cool, an Anna Griffin world tour.
One thing that you just asked was that with the Hanukkah cards, there are lots of them in this Christmas collage kit. Yes, the sentiments are for Hanukkah, and the collage card toppers are for Hanukkah too.
Any 12-inch dies coming in the future?
Oh yeah.
That's a naughty little laugh there. You got some tricks under your sleeve.
The big launch.
Okay, and
you'll see.
Susan's saying, are there any sentiment inserts available for these Christmas cards?
Sentiment inserts available for the acetate cards. Yes, they were on in the 2 a.m. show earlier. It's called Joyful Sentiments.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was in 10 a.m. and it was in the 5 and 5, where we had 5 products on the big table and we only had 1 minute each. They are Christmas inserts in that set. There were 5x7 and 6x6.
And one more. When is the Empress launching?
Right. October 9th or 10th.
Just making sure everybody hears it one more time, since you're all still asking. It's my job just to ask the questions. You're not here for me, you're here for her, but, you know, I got to read them because she's busy.
Well, it's so exciting to be able to do something like that. It's been almost 4.5 years to get that to happen.
Unbelievable.
And so, you know, and I did start with my friends at Cricut, and they do the Maker and they do the Explore Air, and they didn't want to keep playing with the Cuttlebug, so I did my very own.
That's exciting.
It was quite scary. Maybe we should do a different Facebook Live about what it takes to manufacture a machine.
I mean, I would love to see that. Is there like a welding mask that you put over your face and sparks flying? That's a whole nother Anna Griffin image that I think everybody would love to see.
I didn't physically make the machine, but I did
Something tells me you could, though.
Thanks. I did watch the production and have been. Right now, it's getting ready to sail to the U.S., so we're really excited.
Are you getting any holiday Dresdens?
Yes, we are.
Okay. I love how mischievous you are about all this. It's just,
well, so everyone that's asking, it's because you can't talk to me on my blog that you're getting all these questions right now, Brett. Because on my blog, so here's what's happening. Friday, let's see, what's August the 17th?
That sounds about right.
Friday, August 17th, I'm going to start on the September previews. Okay, Monday, August 20th, I'm going to have September previews. You're going to get the lowdown, the skinny, every single detail of every new product that's coming out in the next 9 weeks. Just stay with me every Monday, Friday, and I'm giving it away.
Okay, one more question.
Empresses. I'm giving away Empresses.
One more question, and then I will get out of your stinking way for at least a moment or two to do another demonstration for us.
Okay.
Okay, love the Bohemian dies. Any chance you will do Asian-inspired dies to go with your chinoiserie papers?
Oh, that'd be pretty. Like a little pagoda.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fun. I like that.
I always love when you actually like give her. I can see the wheels of inspiration starting to whir. It's like this magical little whimsical bubble that pops up, and then you never know what's actually going to come out the other end when she's done and ready with it.
Well, I think that the inspiration behind the Bohemian dies, which you can't really talk about on air, was that I was seeing, like, it was all about fashion for me, was that people were, you know, like use those dies with craft paper, you know, become like chic and use a little gold foil accent with them. They've got such a good vibe, like a today's vibe for them. So I did them with paisley papers, but you could just really take it to a whole new level. So I love those.
Okay, let's do some shout outs. Shelly's joining us, Patricia, Rose, Catherine, Tammy. Jane actually says that she wants an Anna World Tour.
Oh, right. We're going to get on the plane and we're going to do the 360 on Delta. That's good. I'll do that. Yeah.
And T Swift will open for you. Now you're on board, aren't you?
Right. She had a stadium tour. So let's see. What would I have? I would have like a craft room tour.
Hey, but listen, she's got her own card collection, so I think she could get on the Anna train. She does. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
She
adorable.
licensed that to C.R. Gibson.
Yeah. So you guys could have some fun.
C.R. Gibson.
You'd be buddies. You'd be pals.
You think she'd let me do her cards? Oh, I could totally do it justice. No, I really could.
Okay, so should we make another one? What else you got for me?
Okay, I got another 9 o'clock item.
Okay.
All right, so saved for today. All right, so you saw that beautiful little acetate card with the fat Santa. Isn't he cute? He's got a pink cheek. These are the vintage Christmas decoupage die cuts. And so, again, saved for 9 p.m. These are so great because there are multiple sheets. This is so nice and wedged in here. It's not going to come out easily. That's because we give you the foam adhesive. See this? These are multiple sheets of some of the prettiest things, antique ephemera for Christmas, and themed things that you punch them and you layer them to create like little scenes. So mistletoe, this is my personal favorite, the Christmas holly topiary. It's kind of 80s, but I love this, right? You like this?
I do
I
like it.
That. I really like that. One of the things that's so pretty is that I took vintage ribbon frames and created a lot of this imagery from antique imagery, and then we took antique postcards, made them three-dimensional, and you see how Father Christmas, he's loaded down like you guys are today with all your new craft purchases. Look at him, Santa. He looks a little mad.
Well, it's not Christmas yet, or somebody was naughty. Hey, can I ask you a question real quick about the acetate cards? Because we were doing a demo on those a minute ago, and Janice wants to know what card base that you were using with the acetate card demos.
So that was this. I was using the Christmas Perfect pattern cards from, I noticed that sold out this morning on hsn.com. So any of our Christmas cards, if you want to take, like from the Christmas Collage card kit, there are 50 cards in here. You can use those for the backers. But we also have a set on hsn.com called Letterpress Cards and Envelopes, which is a beautiful cotton paper, 5x7 cards. They'll go straight under all of these. It'll be a little less busy, you know, so that you get, let's just take that apart. It'll look more like this, so that you have an ivory piece of cardstock behind, and then your decoration shows up even more. So I think that's a set of 50. So A7 cards, I think you get A2 cards. But really, any piece of cardstock that you have, you know, just cut it. 10, 7, score in the middle.
Right.
You just make a card from scratch. Put it in your acetate layer, and you are ready to decorate.
Now, Donna wants to know if we can get small butterflies and birds from you.
That's tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's
that was some serious customer service right there. Available tonight. Bam, see you there.
I know I did a thing called 120 favorite birds and butterflies, and it's a mega set of my favorite images that we've used over the last few years. So 120 of those.
Okay, so what's next?
I'm still showing you these beautiful vintage things.
Okay.
Oh, I love this. How gorgeous is that? Get that card back. Let's look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, so there you go. You're getting this old world thing that I started on January the 11th of this year, reproducing my mother's antique ephemera. And now we have arrived at Christmas. We have New Year's coming. We have beautiful bells. And this is I'm gonna back up and show you this one again in a second. But you're getting wreaths, and there's more holly in this set than you know what to decorate with. Look at the little robin on the branch, and they're gorgeous pieces of holly. Okay,
can I ask you a question of my own?
Sure.
So we're celebrating this, gorgeous Christmas set, which I've learned has to be done the day after Thanksgiving, and I will get on it this year. Apparently, I was slacking. You do so many beautiful aesthetics for all these amazing seasons throughout the year. What's your favorite?
Favorite season?
Yeah, well, no, your favorite holiday. I mean, that you decorate for, you make all these aesthetics. What's your favorite?
It's always been Thanksgiving.
Me too.
You know, and it's probably the one time of year that I really cook.
Yeah.
and I make all the family recipes, and it's such a, and I've set a beautiful table, and it's all about that family experience. But for card crafting, Christmas is my #1 card making occasion. So, but my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving.
Well, there you go. My own little interesting tidbit. All right, what else we got? We've got only about 5 minutes left in our Facebook Live.
Oh, you don't want a piece of gossip? I used to be married to a Canadian, and what was so fun about being married to a Canadian is I got 2 Thanksgivings.
Nice. Did you full-on cook for both of them?
Well, no, one family cooked,
and the other one,
I cooked for the other one. But how much fun was that? Like, that was...
Oh, yeah. Thanksgiving's my favorite, too, right? Because it's the only, you say it's the only time of year you really cook. It's the only time of year I really eat. I mean, like, sit down, tuck in, eat.
Yum.
Anyway, we digress.
Yum.
We've got about 4 minutes left. We want to thank everybody for joining us on Facebook. Linda's actually watching live on Facebook for the first time ever. And Connie is telling us that she donated 6 of Anna's Halloween cards for a charity auction, and they raised money for a rescue in Arizona.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that nice?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great news. Okay, so I'm punching out some of the vintage Christmas die cuts, and one of the things that we've done is we've given you numbers and instruction on the back of them, so that once you punch them out, it makes sense visually that this goes on top of this, and this goes on top of that. Okay, that's pretty simple. But one of the things that I think is really kind of fun, and this was from one of our design team members, was when I was here in July, I think it was David Tutera, I guess, was on with something from Sizzix, and they had this kind of tool that I was like, wait a minute, that made flowers 3D, and I'm gonna do this one because it'll go faster. It made flowers 3D, but then I was like, this design team member, Vicky, shout out to Vicky, she said, hey, we can do that with the Spellbinders tool-in-one because you've got this big ball on the end of one of... Everybody know what this is? Okay, this is the co-branded Anna Griffin tool-in-one. It comes with 8 different attachments. It's like the snap-on tools. This is the embossing nib, but then I doubt this one has it on the inside. It's got the little pokey part. But you get 8 different tips that go with this tool. So this is a scrubber that cleans out your cutting dies. And so we have an Anna Griffin ivory and gold one. Okay, back to Vicky and back to 3D embellishment making. As you draw with the embossing, it just takes a little bit to warm up the paper. But what happens is that if you just push the paper, do you see how it's going to start to curl up around what I'm doing? You see it's already lifting off the little foam mat that I'm working on. You want to work on something that's kind of spongy, which is really, really cool. So before you apply this, it's like embossing, but it's like making the paper behave. Okay? So what's now happening, instead of having a flat bell, now I've got this beautiful 3-dimensional bell that comes to life on those acetate cards as if they're ringing.
Wow, and look at just the dimension there. That is fantastic.
Yeah, so just instead of just punching and layering, take your embossing tool and just go to town because you're drawing invisible scoring and embossing.
Okay, so real quick, a bunch of people are asking about this exact Christmas card kit that Anna's been working on. It's item 613653, and you can get it right now by going to hsn.com. We've got only about 90 seconds left to go, so let me ask you a few quick last-minute questions, okay? This is your moment to connect directly with Anna. Okay, Yocasta wants to know, can you please make some fairy dies and embellishments?
I'll leave that to the other people.
Okay. All right, let's see. I know there were some few ones.
And not any that's of the time period that I work with.
Okay.
That's it. Somebody has to draw them.
Paula wants to know, how do I buy cards for the Christmas vintage die cuts? That's this, right?
This. Mm-hmm. How do you buy cards? Oh, for the background of the punched out part?
Yeah.
Okay, well, in October, we have a brand new Perfect Pattern Cards #2 for Christmas. And the backgrounds are, well, it's not this. You'll see. They're very simple, and they're very geometric, and they're all foil stamped, and they're quite pretty.
And Paula also wants to know whether or not you're going to be showing any card bases in the show tonight.
No.
Okay, so you'll have to go check them out on hsn.com or connect directly with Anna on her infamous blog. I got to tell you, I've never spent 30 minutes with so much Facebook love out there. If you love Anna and you've had fun chatting with us, you can check out my cats and kid photos on my Facebook page. And I know we will see you
back.
back.
House and we'll do a Facebook Live.
Oh my God, we have to. I'll get my 2.5-year-old daughter in the mix.
But we could,
It'll be a ton of fun.
Seriously make something.
Yeah, of course we could.
She would enjoy that.
Plus, as long as you walk into the room, something's going to get made. I know that for sure. Now,
with me.
When
or
are
her.
we? Yeah, either or. So when are we going to see you back on air?
Oh my gosh, 9 o'clock.
Okay, so a skosh of a nap?
No, I have
Maybe?
to eat a meal.
Okay, a meal.
What a good idea.
Food, sleep. Food comes first? Okay, so we're going to take care of food for Anna right now. Remember, we are in the midst of a 24-hour crafting day live on HSN, so you can watch our live broadcast. Of course, you can join Anna for one last show coming up at 9 p.m. We want to thank you all for joining us here live on Facebook. It's always a great way for you to connect with your favorite brands and your favorite personalities like the one and only Anna Griffin. We appreciate your time and sharing some of the love with us today. It's officially Christmas here
Ho, ho, ho.
at HSN. Thanks to Anna Griffin. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again soon.